Good morning and welcome to your daily oracle reading for it's December 3rd, 2018. It's Monday morning. And wow, here we are really going into December. I just can't even believe it. I'm Linda the Lightworker and I'm so glad you stopped by today. Let's see, today I'm using I'm using, excuse me, the World Spirit Tarot deck. And sometimes I get questions by people who are like, well, why don't you use the tarot deck? And it's funny because sometimes I think that the tarot deck can have all these dark messages, although I never really see the dark messages. And so I've had a little bit of fear of returning to this deck because it's so dark in color. But it's so powerful. It's such a wonderful tool that's been around for hundreds of years that people have used for such a long time that I decided to just kind of go back and pull some cards here from this daily tarot deck. Excuse me, I got a little frog in my throat today. So anyway, I've just been in my meditation, asking the cards to show us what we need to know for today. Oh, we have two stacked. You know, I love those twofers. So let's see what they say here. Wow, this is a beautiful image. This is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is all about friendship and community and connecting with others. It's about loyalty and deepening our friendships and really reaching out to our support unit and our friends. And typically it's done in the divine feminine because, you know, the divine masculine wants to create these barriers and do all that claiming, mine, mine, mine. But the divine feminine comes in and is very open and allows for us to create community. Typically, it is through the divine feminine. It doesn't mean that a man can't do it, but it is having that awareness of that nurturing element that we're sharing with others, and we're opening our heart up to others. Even if you don't know what to say, if somebody has a lot of heavy stuff going on, if you're just able to be present and listen and share from your heart, you build those strengths and those bonds. You know, I often hear from people who say that as they get older, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever age, 70s even, it doesn't matter how old you are. Sometimes it's harder to make lasting friendships. When we were younger, we would be able to create through a shared experience, make a bond, and then build friendship from there. So as we age, it takes a little bit more vulnerability and trust to develop those deep relationships with friends who can meet you where you are right now and be connected in your life and create this strong bond. So when we give from the heart to others, it's reciprocated. You always will receive back from that in the most beautiful, loving way. And the loyalty that comes up too. Oh God, I hear how that word has been misused by the current Cheeto in chief in the United States. You know, how loyalty has been, it can be a tricky issue because sometimes we've outgrown, or the friendships that we've had are not loyal in the sense of that they're not providing a sacred space for you, or you haven't created a bubble. I often encourage people to, like, when you're in space and sharing, just imagine yourself in this protected bubble so that what you say and what you share is protected and trusted. And if you find that you're developing friendships with people who are not able to respect your boundaries and honor that and have that trust there, then you know perhaps that's not the right friendship for you. So anyway, this card is reminding us about the power of threes in friendships. So if you and your partner are making friends together, it's a beautiful time for that. I love this circle that is surrounding these ladies here, these topless girls, and this giant pitcher of water is just like the well of love that is here, and they're just diving in and sharing this love together. So it's a really great time for that. And you know what came up right behind it? And I shuffled this deck. I shuffle the decks really well before I come on camera, and then of course I finish shuffling while I'm on camera. So I mean, these guys have been mixed up. And what came up right behind it is the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups invites us to dive deep into that well of love. It's a time of, the aces of any of the suits is a time of new beginnings, new venture forwards, new adventures of the heart. It's a time of powerful, intensified emotions. It's also a sign, a foretelling of good fortune coming your way in the way of a positive financial outcome, or perhaps that you've been waiting for I'm asking for clarification, for a legal issue, you're waiting for some documents to show up. This is saying that you're going to receive this good information. It's on the way. Good news is on the way. It's also the reminder as the moon begins to wane, as we start to head into that new moon energy, right? We either headed towards a new moon or headed towards a full moon. And we've come out of this full moon and now we're moving into a new moon. It's a great time to set up your intentions, to make clarifications of things that are unseen that you'd like to have greater clarity on. But it's really inviting you to dive deep into love, into your love for yourself, your love for your partners, your love for others. So just for today, breathe into your heart and dive into that love. Allow that love to come in and just feel it. Feel that beautiful pink light just twinkling through your body and moving any little dark nuggets of pain or past injury or whatever residue. Just allow it to move it out, smudge it out in a beautiful way by visualizing this pink light flowing through your body. Okay, that's a really great message. I love these cards. I haven't seen them in a long time. Shame on me for being afraid of a little black ink when I love black. I mean, it's one of my favorite colors. Oh, how can you choose a favorite color? They're all so beautiful. So anyway, I'm just going to pull one more card today, a clarifier card from my eat some chocolate. I didn't pull that card. That's not, it's just a suggestion. This is my watercolor deck, and it's just a divine action card, just to get a little bit more clarification. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, they're all good ones, really. Give yourself permission. Wow, give yourself permission. You know, what does that mean exactly? Especially around love. I am sensing there are some of us who are watching today who may have some bruising around the heart, some old wounds around the heart, either from friendships or from loved ones or family members. And this giving of permission, especially in conjunction with these cards from the cups, it's inviting you to feel that love again. Don't be afraid to love again. When we get so bruised from our past and we start building these walls, these old walls that just don't serve us anymore, give yourself permission to take down those bricks and breathe in. I keep getting this image of this pink loving light coming into the heart and healing every time you pull one of these old bricks down and you let that go. Give yourself permission to allow that healing to happen in your heart. And I promise you, it will resonate out further and further and further beyond your wildest dreams, just beyond. It's a magical time of beginning and allowing the love to come through and see the power of love in the universe. And it all begins with you giving yourself permission to know that you're safe and that you're ready to do it. I thank you so much for stopping by and spending today with me. And I'm so grateful for your subscription, if you're not a subscriber already, and for your donations. I've received just some beautiful donations over the weekend, and I'm so humbled and so grateful for your support of me and this channel and this work that I'm doing now. And it's not even work, it's just how we can get through one day at a time, sharing as much love as we have with ourselves and with others. So I love you so very much, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So anyway, you know what to do. Oh, here's one other thing I wanted to mention. So, I've got my workshop coming up in New Mexico. My weekend workshop was just magical. We did a shamanic journey and workshop. It was just so much fun, and I had so many beautiful participants. I'm so grateful for them. And we have a New Mexico, I'm doing the shamanic journey for 2019 for vision and insight for the year ahead. So I'm looking into January and where I might carry my drum next. So if you'd like to help me hold a workshop in your area where we can get maybe 10 or more people in a sacred space where we can just drum and explore what happens when we journey outside of our bodies, I would love to hear from you. I'll be in New Mexico, so anywhere that I can travel around there, California, Arizona, Colorado, I don't know, wherever you are, let me know. Email me, and let's talk about setting something up together, because it's so powerful. I know you're really going to enjoy it. All right, I love you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to see you again really soon, and let's just get through today, one day at a time, and I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye-bye.